This is on Apple TV.
Right.
It's called Streetlight Harmonies.
Right.
It deals with the R&B groups that they call doo-wop, who would be under the streetlights, singing harmonies, and how each one of the groups are discovered, and how it branched off into Italian doo-wop. And it's executive produced by Brian McKnight, one of the executive producers. And the whole story, the way it goes through and introduces you to each of the groups. It even talks about, again, what we talk about the psychological horrors of being TNA. It talks about that. And when I talk about the psychological horrors of being TNA, it represents male and female, not just females, right? Because men are abused to and taken advantage of. If not physically, they're taken advantage of as far as contracts are concerned in the entertainment business. And it has always been that way for black people until black people started becoming independent and learning the game independently, right? So that's why I always say, anyone who is looking for a deal, why are you looking for a deal? You're just looking to be taken advantage of, like, you know. But anyway, look.
Okay, so we turned the air conditioner off so it wouldn't affect the sound.
Yeah, right. So I mean, but that's why we got these coolers, because it's hot under the lights, people. That's just what it is.
But even without the lights.
No, it's hot, but it's hotter with the lights, right? So Streetlight. So it goes through all of that. It tells all that. It shows you. You go through the music. You have different people talking about it. In Vogue is on there. Brian McKnight is on there. Other cameos are on there. And the ending where this new doo-wop group is an ensemble from college that have gone on to tour. Sit with two of the original doo-wop singers from two different groups. They come and join this, and it is beautiful at the end, right? The way that the documentary gives you the hook at the beginning, then it goes into introducing you to each individual group and talking to the people who are still here to tell what was happening during that time.
Well done.
Goes through rock and roll.
Yep, it does.
Right? Which is actually, rock and roll is nothing but rhythm and blues. It always was rhythm and blues to black people. Rock and roll to other people who took rhythm and blues and fashioned it into their own image. Right? But so it goes through all that, and the way it sets up in the story, the way it's written, the AB script, the way it's written, beautifully done. I'll give it a 10 all across the board.
I give it a 10 also, because it was well written. I love hearing the different stories from the different groups. It gave background, because I saw years ago when I was little the Why Do Fools Fall in Love, the Frankie Lyman story, right? So to learn more about him, right? And as well as so many other artists from that period. After watching this, now this is a documentary. This is really well done. After watching this documentary, it made me say, I want to see Cadillac Records again. That's a great film. Beyonce's film. And Jeffrey Wright is in it, as well as Gabrielle Union. Great film. Because it's around that time period, it made me think of Cadillac Records, right? So,
and to realize that Frankie Lyman died at 25 years old.
Wow,
I can't imagine. But anyway, people. So that's a 10. So you have to see Streetlight Harmonies. Right?
You do. It's great.
So moving on another, and that's on Apple TV.
Yes.